spirit for the Lord, I can't turn down. Talking too much, bruh, it's time for you to learn now.
Observe what they hearing, get offended, get now.
Come here, brother. Let me ask you a question.
Oppose the righteous, man. You guys have a good
All right, these two signs here, right? These two signs here. Which one of them is Christ?
Yes, sir.
Is it this man or that man? It could be any. What were you taught Christ looked like? This guy, right? Now, you believe that? Why not? Oh, yes. Somebody knows who he looked like, because you know this man walked the earth, right? Right?
Bring it out.
Okay, now I'm going to read it to you out of the Bible what Christ looked like, right? Guess who he looks just like you, my brother. Did you know that? All right, let's read it.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Brother, what's your name again? Who? Antron. Okay, listen up, okay? Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, if you look at these two signs here, because he read first about revealing, right? So he's going to reveal something to a man named John, right? So he said his hairs and his head was white like wool. Do this man got woolly hair, or this man has woolly hair?
Bring it out, huh?
This man, right? This man has woolly hair. Listen up. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, when it talks about fire, Jesus drunk wine, right? When a man is old enough that he's able to drink wine, the white portion of his eyes turn red. Now, if you look on this side here, does it look like his eyes are red? That's another strike. You see that? Read that.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Do you know what color brass is? You know what color brass is? Somebody show him what brass looks like. You see this right here, young man? You see? Brass. That's what color brass is. We're talking about the depiction what Christ really looked like. This man right here is false, right? So brass is the color of brown.
Right.
See that? All right, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now let me ask you something. You know your mom cooked or whatever, right? If your mom took a chicken, right, and put it in the oven, and let the chicken stay in the oven too long, what would happen to that? What color would that chicken be?
Let them know.
Huh? It'll be brown? It'll be what? Black.
That's
right. Read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So what color is Christ according to the Bible? He's what? Black. That's right. And guess what? He looks just like you.
That's right.
He got woolly hair,
Right.
just like you.
Right.
See that? Now let me ask you another question. You say you're 14 years old, right? Now when you go to school, what do you see your friends doing things that are wrong? What are some of the things they're doing wrong that you think is wrong? Smoking, right? So what does smoke do to you? It deals with your respiratory system, right? So smoking is a bad thing, right? So you're not going to follow after that, am I right? Because you know that's a bad thing, right? All right? What else do you see your friends doing? Huh? Not listening. Why is it important for us to listen? Right, for instructions, right? Right? Okay, do any of your friends drink? Some drink, right? Now, you know we're not supposed to go and deal with other people like that, right? We're not supposed to do that. Have your parents ever told you that? Not at all, right? They haven't told you that? Not to deal with bad people? No? Yeah, they have. They should have, right? All right. Give me Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. Listen to this. I want you to listen to this, okay? Proverbs 1 and 7. Listen to this, because when you go to school, you listen to your teacher, right? Right? So when you at home, you listen to your parents, right? Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
So instructions is very important, right? When you growing up, you 14 years old, right? So when you listen to instructions, what is it going to do for you?
Let them know,
What instruction is going to do for you? Will it keep you from joining a gang? Right? Will it keep you out of jail? Will it keep you from smoking? Will it keep you from thinking about girls and having girlfriends? Right? Do you celebrate Christmas? You know that's against God? Your parents didn't teach you that, right? You know why? Because they don't know the laws of God.
Let them know.
And that flyer that you got in your hand is very important. Because when you go back home, you can show them this. You say, I've learned this from these prophets on the street. I'm going to read Christmas to you, right? We're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. That's a bad thing. God don't like that. Read that. Jeremiah chapter 10. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Now it says the house of Israel is because the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Americans, we are the true people of God.
That's right.
God is not for everybody.
Right.
Okay? Read that.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
So he said, the Bible said, don't learn the way of the other nations, right? The European, the Chinese, the Japanese, the East Indians, Filipinos, the Hawaiians, all these. Don't learn from those people, right? Because remember what I said, we're a chosen people. We're Israelites according to the Bible.
Right.
The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Read.
No. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
See, it says the custom of the people are vain. So celebrating Christmas, that's a custom of the other nations.
Right.
You see that? That's something that we don't do. We're not supposed to do that as Israelites. I'm going to show you that Christmas is in the Bible. Listen up. Look at me. Look at me. This is very important. All right, read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
So what do we do when we get a tree? We go to a tree. We go to like a parking lot where they have trees. They sell trees, different colors, right? So they had to cut that tree down where? Out of where? Out of the where? Read it again.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
So where did they get the tree from? The forest, right? Because you watch those Christmas cartoons, right? And they go and cut the tree down, right? Now, a lot of people don't know that's in the Bible. Christmas is in the Bible. But God says don't do that, right? Read.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Okay, they use the axe to cut down the tree, right? Read.
They deck it with silver and gold.
So what do you put on the tree in your house? What do you put on the tree? Read that again.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
We want to make the tree look good and pretty, right? What do we put on it? What do we put on it? Decorations. That's right. What you got, brother?
This is Brother Uriel, and he's learning about his history, his nationality, repentance. So he wants to know.
You understand English?
Yeah, he does. You understand a little English, right?
I understand.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. How old are you, my brother?
14.
Both of you guys are 14 years old. Okay. Now he's from the tribe of Judah, and you're so-called Mexican, right?
Yeah,
Aztec. So you're from the tribe of Issachar. You know what we're going over right now?
not really.
Christmas. You celebrate Christmas? You know what? God don't like that. He don't like us celebrating Christmas.
Let them know,
Why do you think that? Why do you think it's important that we are not to celebrate Christmas? Why do you think? You don't know either, right? Because God said don't do it. See that? When your parents tell you not to do something, you won't do it, right? So God that made your parents and made everybody on the planet, he said, no, do not celebrate Christmas. See that? And that's what we're going over right now, right? I asked him some questions earlier, right? I asked him what his friends do that are wrong. Do you smoke? Do you drink? You have girlfriends? That's a good thing. But you celebrate Christmas, so it's wrong. See that? Let's go.
To the top? Yeah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
Go to where the direction, silver and gold. Go there.
Verse 4. They deck you with silver and with gold.
So what do we do for Christmas? Deck the tree with what? Ornaments, right? We decorate the tree with what? All right, read.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers.
So how do you get the tree to stand up in your house? How do you get nails and hammers, right? Now they got the stand that you just slide it in and it keeps the tree up. Why? Because you had to cut the tree down in the forest, right? This is Christmas in the Bible. Our people really don't know this. Read.
That it move not.
That it what?
That it move not. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go.
So these trees, right? They don't do anything for us. They don't speak to you. They don't do none of that, right? But listen though, read.
Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might.
So listen, with the tree, what do we do when we get the presents, right? When we get the present, what do? We put the presents where? Under the tree, right? Now, in order for us to do that, our body posture, what do we do when we put the presents under the tree? No, what are we doing? When we're going to put the present under the tree, our body posture, what happens? You get down what? On your knees. So what are you doing? You're bowing down to an idol.
Let them know.
You see that? That's why God don't want us to celebrate Christmas. You're bowing down to an idol. Give me Exodus 3. I'm going to show you why. Exodus 23. Exodus 23. Listen to this. Listen to this. Do you guys believe God? You believe there is a God, right? Because how did everything get here on earth? It had to be by somebody, right? All right, read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 3. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me.
So God had made everybody on earth. He said, don't have no other gods before me, right? You got parents, right? You think your parents gonna be happy if you put other parents over them? They're not gonna be happy at all, are they? Right? Your father tell you to do something, right? You don't do it, but you go to somebody, another man, and do it. Wouldn't that make the father upset? Look, what you think? Wouldn't that make him upset? So read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So that Christmas tree that you bowing down to put presents under, that's another God. You see that? That's why we shouldn't do that.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.